Hello? Uh-oh. Hello? Hello, can anyone hear me? Hello? Hello, 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 hello? Am I louder or softer than the VR? I wonder. Hey, Jar. Okay, hang on. Now I just need to use my eyelids to operate the machine. Okay, here we go. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay. Am I audible? No. This is Audible. Amazon's newest service for members and talented people alike. I got my camera over here. Hello, how is everyone? I wanted to maybe do like a chill thing. I have a little hotbar here too that lets me see my various monitors. Let's see. I'm Audible. Hell yeah. Welcome to Audible. I'm your host, Rachel. Sometimes I go crazy for this holiday, but this time I just wanna chill out and talk about stuff, you know? I also don't know where the camera is. I think I made it invisible. But, this is pretty cool, right? I like flowers. The lighting is nice. Who did this map, I should say? This map is Flowers version 2 by Neko Chan Food. So, there you go. Neko Chan Food is the one who is responsible for this madness that you see before you. Oh, I had something I wanted to talk about. What was it? I was so mad this morning about, I could be mad about, like, how much bullshit it takes to set up, like, a meta quest or whatever, right? Like, I don't know. I just think I think it's too much. I think that they're. I need to set the 10-minute timer in order to know when to take the drugs. Any drug you suggest, I have it, and it's safe, and I tested it. And don't worry, you're not liable. Do we get a list? No, just pick one. You prescription. I live in a post-apocalyptic miracle pharmacy where I have every chemical that I could ever want. It's like a big one, but it's very isolated. It's like in a Walmart, but in a town that was immediately overrun with the plague. You know, one of those quiet mountain towns. One of those South Park-ass towns. Here, hold on. Yeah. I have enough spatial awareness that I can sit down. This is not my best angle, but that's okay. We're just sitting. So yeah, I guess you're back towards the path, kind of. It feels like the path might even just be like our fourth wall. That's cool. Hanging out with Ratty. Oh wait, shit, should we do one of these? Hang on. I gotta stand up. Oh fuck, I just yanked on my tail. I look like a nun. What the hell? Where's the camera? Fucking nun version. Hey kiddo. It seems like you got a little too high. Hold on, I can't read the teleprompter over here. Hey kiddo. It seems like you might have gotten a little too high. But that's okay. This won't last forever. Nobody's looking at you. And nobody really cares. If anything, they think you're kind of a silly weed smoker. It's okay. Hey champ, I heard you got a little too high. There's not a lot of landmarks in this field. There's kind of just the path, you know? That's fun. I can put it in my back pocket. This is nice too, like aside from the extremely bad tracking. Hi Ratty, have you ever done a stream like this before? Oh, like what? Oh, you know what? I think I forgot to take off the OBS. Yeah, I just realized. Wow. Basic instinct. We just we know it. It's like we finish each other's sandwiches. When I'm not hungry, you can have the rest. That's much better. Thank you, whoever pointed that out, who I probably tended to take credit for. I'm a goofy girl, and I love to enjoy shit that I don't deserve. Yay, we did it. Thank you. Wait, can I do a thumbs up? Thumbs up. Hold on. No. Beep, 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 beep. That's not where the cards go. Card narcs. Can you imagine doing... Man, I wish you could do props in VR chat. I would love to have a shopping cart right now. And just do cart narcs in this beautiful, peaceful field. Wow. No, okay. Here, hold on. I forgot to give you your thumbs up. Here it is. Way to go. Oh, shit. Here's another one. Hold on. You can do it! Look at you! You about to give up right now! Stop! Don't give up! No matter what, you can push through! Is this helping? Do you guys feel like emotionally cured right now? Does this help? Oh! My tail fell off. That's fine. I'm not getting any notifications about my battery level, so... I like the model that you're using. Did someone else make it or did you make it? I made it. Yeah, it's gone through a lot of different iterations, but I don't want to disrupt the perfect aesthetic that we have going on. I think, well, okay, is there enough headroom? That's the only thing that I'm kind of seeing as like, I mean, I have enough room to raise my arm all the way. I guess the flowers are nice in the foreground. What do we think? What's the verdict? Too much headroom, not enough? Let's see. It's so weird when I accidentally choose monitor 1 because I jump into this third person view of myself meditating, and it's like, whoa. Monitor 2, here we go. Making me feel better about everything going on right now. A debt collector wants me to give him the dentist money. That sucks. What kind of dentist do you go to? Is he at least a good one? I think like as soon as you think, yeah, I gotta go to that person's house to collect the money that they owe for having dentist, it's probably not chill. Like okay, I have nice teeth. Hold on, I'm not gonna come in for a close-up. No, I like the locked off camera. I think this is really cute. I do feel like a little bit trad wifey, you know what I mean? I got my boots, which are like kind of cool, and they have like spikes on them. My dress doesn't react to anything I do because it's just like a traffic cone that I've painted white. But you know, I got my boots on. I'm like a cool trad wife, dude. None of that hater shit. I'm like. Okay, can I talk about ContraPoints? I really enjoyed the most recent ContraPoints video about Twilight, and I relate to the part where she goes, my Oculus Quest 2 battery is low, uh-oh. I love how as soon as the Quest UI pops up, my frame rate fucking tanks, and I start tap dancing like a hillbilly. Look at me go. Gosh. The music stopped. You're a good baby. You had nothing to do with 9/11. Sometimes my mom will bust this card out where she'll say like, after 9/11, this is probably what it would be like to hang out in a meadow and smoke weed with Ratty. And that's pretty cool for some people who like me a lot. Some people hanging out in a meadow with Ratty. 2CB. Glass of milk. Sure thing. Okay, yeah. Here, let me have it. Let me have my glass of milk first. I'll put in my 2CB and I'll wash it down with a glass of milk. Let me just get this real quick. Let me go into my drug cabinet. It'd be under 2, so I wonder, is it at the top? No, I think numbers are at the bottom. 2CB. Here, yum. Bloop, 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 bloop. And then Can someone tell me about the side effects of 2CB? Oh, I also just realized part of my tail is a completely redundant USB charger for like rechargeable batteries. I can get rid of that for definitely. No, what if I need AA batteries soon? I'm holding in my hand a thing that charges AA batteries, but well, now it's elsewhere. Like that, it has vanished from my very fucking universe. Yum. Canned milk. Oh my god, I can't believe she actually did it. I can't believe she actually did it, bro. Dude. When I was playing Fallout 3, there was a mod that added a ton of drugs like ketamine, and there were silly ones named 2CB. Thought they were fake chems from FO3, but they're actually real. Yeah, I definitely am feeling like the fake and real, and I definitely do feel like I'm in Fallout 4 right now. Which is, like, helpful. Here, let me look up other side effects on my phone real quick. I could use that AA battery charger to charge my AA. It's so weird that that it's the combination of... I'm gonna start another 10-minute timer. It's so weird, the combination of, like, you need 8 different accounts to run the software. You need to be on Facebook and shit. Toby, you'll be fine. Calm down. Oh yeah, my coordination and balance are... Hey, watch. Whoa! My coordination and balance are definitely affected. Alter perception. Oh yeah, dude, my perception is super altered, and my emotions also. Yeah, I think oh wait, I'm still on the... I'm not tracking my movements. Whoops. Yeah, my perception is like way altered, and the milk. I've like, you know, I feel like I could... Hold on, check this out. You guys are gonna have to bear with me real quick. It's Toby's cage. There's my desk. There's a safe spot to put my milk. Yay. Like, check this out. My bones, so strong. Okay, so, but the same people that made Dare originally made a different program also called, like, Milk? It's the Milk People, you know, Got Milk, the Milk People. They're the same company. I swear. Hold on, let me get closer, now that I know where you are. I wanna, like, get down on your level. The Milk Lobby made us do these programs in middle school where you would, like, get free milk as a part of your lunch, but you would also have to, like, do, like, modules and, like, milk inspection or whatever. You'd have to, like, read milk facts and shit, and I was top dog of the milk mafia. I straight ran them milk monitor streets. No, but so first of all, you would also get, like, bonus milk points for... I'm gonna back up a little bit. I don't know how. Whoa! Uh-oh. I think I just stepped on Toby's head, killing him instantly. That's okay. He'll be fine. Oh yeah, I can go a little further away. Let's go here. No? That's not further. Huh. Where are you? Oh, you know what? That's so weird. Hey, what's up? It's okay. Yeah, he's back. You would get bonus milk points for, like, delivering milk. Like, you would go to the cafeteria, and they would have a fridge full of milk. You would get trays. You would bring everyone's milk in a certain class. You would be like the milk boy. But I was top milk boy because I don't know. I love delivering shit. Can I talk about this? It's emotionally fulfilling for me to be like, yeah, I'm gonna be the one that delivers the milk. Milk is the first thing you taste after birth. The thought of drinking milk feels peaceful and simple. Got milk. Wow, this stream is so chill. Thanks. Mario drank some milk and got big too. Damn. You guys know so much about milk. I thought I was top dog of milk because I scored perfectly on all the quizzes. They actually gave me a milk t-shirt. It says got milk on it. But, I no longer have it. Well, and also it wouldn't fit. I'm like an adult now. It wouldn't fit my I was gonna say enormous, but I have a pretty regular sized body. I'm not that delusional that I'm like, I can't fuck with it anymore. I can't fuck with milk. A lot of the time people have tried to explain to me that milk is unhealthy. And I'm okay with that. If it's like, okay, they say, okay, first of all, is my boob poking out? Have I been nip slipping this whole time, you guys? No, my arm is just at a weird angle. Okay, weird. Some people, okay, so it's one, I guess the only person who ever tried to convince me that milk is bad for you was vegan. So maybe that's an ulterior motive. But sometimes they say to me even that milk is as bad as soda. It's like the cake of drinks. I disagree completely. I think that would be ridiculous. Why would, okay, so like I understand there's a powerful milk lobby in the United States as there is you know, any lobby you want, you can find one pretty easily. But like, why? I don't know. It's why lie about milk, right? And it's to sell milk. But that seems stupid. Why not just? Well, I guess how else would you sell milk? How are you gonna get big and strong if you're not watching milk propaganda? I don't know. But are they allowed to say like wrong shit? Like, is it not a good source of my bones? The side effects I'm feeling right now, my bones are so strong, and that can't just be nothing, man. That's calcium. That's something. Like, I don't, you know. I gotta look at my pass through for a second so I can figure out where I am. This is good, actually. This is perfect. There it is. Yeah, sorry, Toby. It's not my best look. Oh, I can't reach the little panel from here. Hold on. It's a little blue dot, and it's very hard to see if you're not focusing. I think it's hard to say. Kids love the delicious taste of milk, for starters. Milk isn't really that bad for you, especially if you drink specific kinds of milk. That sounds silly. Milk is as good as nature can be. But it also can be served... Oh, hang on. In middle school, they would give us fun trinkets, bracelets, candy, school merch, for helping clean the lunchroom after lunch. One time... I have to explain this in excruciating detail. One time when I was a kid, I went with my mom, I went to the Canadian National Exhibition, the CNE, and around the CNE, there are also a bunch of conventions going on because it's like the biggest sort of like it's just a big fun carnival that Canada puts on, and the food vendors come. It's great. It's a festival, and it's also like, Bud Light will show up and they'll have like, oh, can you do 100 flips on the Bud Light trampoline? Win a year of free Bud, But one of them, YTV used to have this program called The Zone, and The Zone was about Carlos, who would like go to different towns in Ontario and set up challenges like to advertise like the brands that YTV had deals with. And one of the so it would be like, oh, go to the Toronto Zoo on this day to participate in a Beyblade tournament. And whoever wins the most Beyblades, like, it's a thing for kids, so everyone got a Beyblade in the end. But, whoever wins the most, maybe you 2 Beyblades if you win, right? There was one of those at the CNE, but we had gotten to it way too late in the day, where it was all over. But the attendant, who is just like a 17-year-old fucking camp counselor type of guy, probably doing this for volunteer hours, is just, if you help me pick up the darts from, they had a Nerf battle, right? If you help me pick up the darts, you can have any one of the Nerf blasters that you want. And so I helped him pick up the darts, and he gave me a free Nerf blaster, and I still have it. It's in my kitchen, actually, in that direction. I ended up even buying new darts for it when I ran out of the old darts. Also served as a punishment if you didn't want detention. Oh shit, you guys are still talking about milk? What about YTV? I drink oat milk and eat probiotic yogurt. I love yogurt so much. As a kid, I was like, well, what I really want right now is ice cream. And yogurt is just like kind of a cold, creamy treat. I might go to the store and buy yogurt, knowing that I smell like a skunk's asshole right now. I love yogurt. Did you guys ever have cappuccino yogurt? In Canada, you have this requirement to graduate high school that you have to get like 100 volunteer hours or whatever. And I did some of my volunteer hours at the local church. Some of you know how that ended. I don't want to talk about it. The other thing was, my mom was a daycare attendant, or my mom did, and I have to admit to something that breaks my heart to this day. I was such a cruel child. My mom at some point when I was like 15 or 16 was like, you should start looking for a job. And she had just recently divorced my father and like was going through this like terrible, terrible depression. And I said back to her, maybe you should get a job. And I feel like 100%, I would never. Mom, maybe I'll send you this clip. Maybe you'll see me chilling out as like a polygon pixel person, in a field in a wedding dress. But it's not mine. Sorry. I like kind of, when I sit down, it just looks like I have my knees under me. It's nice. I'm sorry, Mom. Oh shit. We're on to that eighth of the joint where you start saying shit like, I'm sorry, Mom. No, so my mom was a daycare attendant, and every year they would have this big Christmas party for, like, the people who, well, the kids and the people who, pay for the daycare and everything. It used to be so it would be like a big breakfast, and Santa would come in, and the kids would get to meet Santa. Everyone gets a balloon. I used to do a lot of balloon tying, because I love a mechanical, repetitive task. Like, you pull it off the nozzle, tie it, throw it away. Pull it off the nozzle, tie it, throw it away. I also got very good at hamburger flipping at my first job. But anyway, what was I saying? But first of all, you got free pancakes if you worked that day. That was nice. And you also got whatever. Oh my god. This is an interesting. I think I forgot to lock the world. Hey, what's up? This is fascinating. Hello. Hey, what's up?
What is up? What are you doing? Can you?
Oh, perfect.
Hear me?
Perfect. Hold on. Where's my camera? Hold on.
What's going on?
All right. Well, this was completely unintended. It's like over here. I'm streaming also, by the way. Hello. We're doing a weed stream. Cuz it's the special holiday. I can barely hear you.
Of course, certainly. I do not know why that is. My apologies.
No worries. Thank you, Optimus. I appreciate your appearance. It's to be honest, it's
completely sorry if I am interrupting something.
Oh no, we're just having like a chill out in this field. It's honestly very funny to see Optimus Prime while I'm very stoned pop up in the middle of a field and walk towards me. But how are you? How's your day been?
It has been calm and peaceful, thankfully.
Hell
This is
yeah.
part of the reason why I came down here. Now, I wasn't expecting you to be here, but I am not upset by it by any means.
Well, to be honest, I wasn't expecting you either. I come to this spot to think sometimes.
Well, that makes two of us.
It sure does. I'm sorry, this is just so funny.
It is quite unexpected, I must admit.
Yeah. Why do you have an axe? Were you gonna come cut the flowers down?
I have an axe. I didn't know I had it in hand. I'm terribly sorry if I do.
It's huge. It's right here. You guys can see that? This. What were we even talking about before?
Have to do with
Optimus
your
showed up?
avatar settings.
Yeah, I think
terribly
so.
sorry.
Definitely. So what are you doing for the holidays? Do you celebrate?
I completely forgot, in all honesty, up until you brought it up.
Oh, that's fine. I lose track of days all the time, but this is my favorite time of the year, so I never forget this one.
I understand. It is a very monumental day, I must admit.
Yeah. We honor all the people who lost their lives to marijuana overdose. And you know, just go crazy with it. What about you? What are you doing today?
What a noble thing to do. Well, I didn't really have any plans. I was just wanting to calm down. In all honesty, an Autobot has been down in the dumps.
Oh, really?
So I
Why?
came down here to relax. It is
Why?
a
What's
long
up?
story, my friend.
Okay.
Filled with heartaches and pain. But I am managing, slowly but surely.
Yeah, me too. I feel similarly.
Is that so, my friend?
Oh, you know, it's been a long winter, I think. I think we're all ready for some
I
sunshine.
understand. I could not agree more. if you ever do wish to talk about it, I am all ears as of now.
I thought you were mostly metal. Or what's it called? No, I'm not gonna be able to remember that.
It's alright, my friend. I am metal, but this hunk of metal is willing to listen to you.
I think I'm okay. I'll be fine. And I got a stream
That's
to
good.
do. You know.
That's good. Of course, my friend. Should I leave you to it then? I am
think so.
terribly sorry.
But thank you for visiting. It was really nice seeing you and
of
getting to
course.
listen to you.
My apologies. Yes, certainly, my friend. I am certain you will do fine in life. Your soul
Thank
is
you.
pure and kind.
I think you too.
Be
Can
proud
I
of
shake your hand?
yourself.
Or I'll shake your axe.
You may shake my
Oh,
hand.
jeez.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
Till we meet again.
Goodbye,
Remember
Optimus.
to hold on to your dreams. The future is built on dreams.
Yes.
Roll out!
Well, that was incredible. I'm glad I had my microphone set up. Okay. Well, I gotta make sure I lock this world right down. How do I do that? World settings. Settings, world. No, comfort and safety. That was so cool, holy shit. Optimus Prime. I'm crying. I'm fucking crying, bro. Okay, hang on. I only want that to happen once, though. Home instance, content. World. Let's try this. Oh. I've made it public by mistake. Okay. Is there another person here? Or is it just me? Do I even own this instance? Why did I... Oh, man. Okay, hold on.
I was discussing the plausibility of two essential features of the philosophy of illusion. The question that we have to decide whether to take life seriously or not, that is to say, whether the plot is comic or tragic. And if it's tragic, you see, must we say that it's ultimately tragic? And the question of who are you? And are we to say that I myself, right down at root, am just a little kind of jerk of some kind that really has nothing to do with this cosmos, but just arises in it and is here on sufferance for a short period, and then absolutely nothing follows, you see? Or the alternative to that is what I really am, the same as the whole thing, that is, the works, the it, or whatever you want to call it, Brahman, God, the Tao, the great void, the Buddha nature, I don't care, the self, anything, any name you want. And whereas that attitude, you can look at it from various points of view in judging it. You can say it's wishful thinking. You can say that it's insufferable pride. But the point of the matter is, as I tried to show, any other way of looking at things is kind of schizoid. It looks at human beings as if they arrived in this world like a bunch of birds on the branches of a barren tree. They just got settled there, you know, they don't belong. The sense of being strangers and pilgrims from another domain altogether. Well, where is this other domain? And how does it relate to this one? Are they separate? I showed you that even when we say that two domains are the poles apart, the very fact that they're poles shows that they have a hidden connection. And the hidden connection is the big thing in life. All you junkies know that. And so, in other words, we get a pattern of organization that is radial rather than an assemblage, as if the universe were really a multiverse. A lot of things that got collected together out of the infinite wastes of space and sort of began to maunder around each other. Whereas the other pattern, which is so much more sensible, is central and radial, and I showed you how the crystals and the stars and the octopuses and even the human beings are all radial structures. Of course, we don't see our radial relationship to the totality of the universe because it isn't obvious. It's obvious that a tree is an arm of the earth reaching up and waving at the sky, and a mountain is another kind of radiation from the earth, and so is a leg from a body, and hair and things like that. But what makes human beings, as the highest of the mammals, so conscious of being independent is that they are topologically an enclosed surface, you see, which wanders around independently of the ground. What we don't notice is that we are not independent of the ground at all, that wandering around is something that is entirely related to there being some ground. In other words, when you run up a hill, the hill also runs you up it. The hill rises and lifts you as you run, you see? And if you understand that, you don't take a hostile attitude to mountains and hills. You're grateful to them for lifting you up so high in the air, because that's presumably why you went up, that the thing was high. It was lifted up. You wanted to be lifted up. It lifted you up. You had to cooperate, of course. I always like the illustration that I've used before, perhaps you haven't heard it, of the thistledown. The thistledown, too, comes moving through the sky. I once was playing with the thing, you know, and just came out of the blue sky, and I caught it like that, pulled it under my nose, and it started to pull to get away. Looks as if it were a butterfly or something. It pulls away when you catch it by the leg. And I thought, oh no, of course, that's not the thistledown, it's the wind. Well, which was it? You know, in a famous debate that was settled by the sixth patriarch of Zen, there were two monks arguing when a flag was flapping in the wind, whether it was the wind or the flag that was moving. And he said, it's neither, it's the mind. And so in a way, the same thing was true about the thistledown. The mind is the moving thing, because which point of view will you take? Which attitude of mind will you take towards this? Is it the wind moving the thistledown? Or is it the thistledown that is moving itself with the wind? After all, when you see a sailing boat, and there's a man in the sailing boat, who is moving the boat? Is it the wind moving the boat? Or is it the man moving the boat because he was smart enough to put up a sail? Much smarter way of getting around than rowing. You don't have to work. It's intelligence, you see, the mind that moves the boat. And so in the same way, I thought, you know, this thistledown has some kind of intelligence. It's radial, it's organized, it's beautiful. And it's used that to sail itself with the wind, to enable itself to pull like a little organism playing with the wind. And so in just the same way, each one of us uses the universe to get around, and the universe uses us to play with, and to make games and patterns, and to do its stuff. So because we seem to be disconnected and entirely sealed within our skin, that is a very deceptive thing, because the skin is not really the boundary of man. You will notice that in various periods of art, human beings have been shaped in different ways, and have been more or less transparent at some times, at other times opaque, and sometimes the emphasis has been on the state of mind which this human being is in. At other times, the emphasis is on the bodily conformations and so on. In the work of painters today, one sees images that at first sight one doesn't recognize as being human. There was an exhibition at the Museum of Modern Art in New York some years ago called The New Image of Man. And these things didn't look like human beings at all. Some of them did, but that's because what does a human being look like? That depends on your point of view. You see, if you are prejudiced that a human being is only what is inside his skin, then you think that when anybody paints the human being beyond those boundaries, that he's lost the image of man. He hasn't necessarily lost it at all. You see, there's an old feeling that the shape of the universe is the shape of man. I don't know if you've ever heard that said. That man is the microcosm, and that the universe as a whole is the macrocosm. Now, as you plumb out into the universe and explore it astronomically, it gets very strange. You begin to see things in the depths that at first sight seem utterly remote. How could they have anything to do with us? They are so far off and so unlikely. And in the same way, when you start probing into the inner workings of the human body, you come across all kinds of funny little monsters and wiggly things that bear no resemblance to what we recognize as the human image. Look at a spermatozoon under a microscope, that little tadpole. And how can that have any connection with a grown human being? It's so unlike, you see. It's foreign feeling. And you get the creeps sometimes, the foreign feeling about yourself, if you feel your own pulse. Or if you're able to look at an X-ray in some way of your inner organs working. See, they're all strangers to us. We don't know about them. And they give us the creeps, as if they were, coming across some weird insects in the dark. That sort of feeling. But what we will always find out in the end, when we meet the very strange thing, and we look into the distant reaches of space, there will one day be the dawning recognition, that's me. Why, that's me. And the whole game of the universe, you see, is to appear as strange to itself as it possibly can. That's how one keeps variety going. That's how one keeps wonder going, and all kinds of exciting development. How different can you get? In the beginning, the Lord said, get lost, to himself, you see. So, we shall find, for example, that space that you see all around you and containing you. And you can feel space in many ways. Space is not only something that comes through the eyes. The movement of your arms, if with closed eyes, for a blind person, is his way of knowing space. And you can hear space audibly. Lots of sounds appear to be in restricted spaces or ample spaces. And silence that goes with sound corresponds to space. And even St. Thomas Aquinas, that old Catholic theologian, said that good derives its virtue from evil, just as it is the silent pause that gives sweetness to the chant. So, but space, you see, that seems to contain, space is one's mind. This was common sense to people living in the early Renaissance, for example, at the time of Dante. There are many references in Dante's poetry to the identity of mind and space. And likewise in a 8th century text, exciting development, the Sutra of the Sixth Patriarch. How different can you get? In the beginning, the Lord said, of mind to the nature of space, to himself. He says, just as space contains all the sun and the moon and the stars and the people and the mountains and the forests, so the nature of mind, the nature of consciousness, the nature of oneself contains all these things. So you see that if you think that way, you have an image of man that is global, that is very different from the image in which man is defined as bounded by his skin. That's a prejudice. We think now, for example, I have my own private thoughts. Well, nobody has private thoughts. Because one thinks in images and words, and these words and images are derived from the whole thought structure of the society in which you live. We think thoughts. The domain of mind is very similar to the grid structure of an electric power supply system. You know, what happens is there's a network of power stations and transformers so arranged that if one of them gives out and fails to supply a certain area, immediately the grid connects them with other sources of power. Well, in rather a similar way, our minds are connected. Let's take one very obvious example of it. What Northrop Frye calls the order of words. The order of words is all existing literature. Both rhetoric, what is spoken, of course, and what is written down. Now, it's his theory that as a scholar of literature and the history of literature, he can take any piece of writing of a reasonable length and tell you when it was written. Because everything that is written and said is inescapably related to the whole order of words. And it's amazing what little things you might not notice would give you away. Because he can say, well, obviously he has read this, thinking, say, of a particular novelist or poet. So it must come after the date when that novel was published. But he couldn't possibly use an expression like that to say, for example, that it was a capital day. He would never use that expression living, say, in contemporary 20th century America. That's a Victorianism, or it's an Edwardian way of talking. And so by all sorts of little clues like that, the scholar can pin down a piece of writing to when it was written, you see? That is because every individual piece of writing is a function of all writing that's being done. Well, now that's a very
Hello? Oh, there we go. Okay, different microphone, whatever, who cares? Hey, welcome. Hey, what's up? Hey, yo, what's up? I'm hovering even higher than I was before. How does this keep happening? Hold on. What the fuck? Dude, I feel like goddamn Ghost Rider. Hold on, let me get this microphone stuck out. Am I the fucking... what's it called? Am I the fucking poltergeist? Thank you. Why am I so tall? What the fuck? I just keep getting higher. Oh. Okay, I get it. Hey. It won't, it also, my fucking thing is too far away. Here we go. Okay. Let's solve one problem at a time. Problem one. Getting me back on the ground. Maybe... Am I on the ground? Am I? Oh. like more like a cool ghost now, though. Like, this is kind of actually this reminds me of how Eleanor is usually. Eleanor's so fucking tall, and then she also has like 2 extra inches because she's never like she just I don't know. It's just she says one time to me, like it's just boring to touch the ground. It's just like okay, cool, thanks. I'm still hovering, but not as badly. Hello. Hello, I'm Rachel. What's up? Hey guys, Rachel here. What's up? Rachel status update. I listened to the Drake during the break. Okay. Who is the audio from? The audio is from Alan Watts, who is like a dude philosopher guy, like a philosophy tube of the 1920s or whatever. He's like Buddhist and shit. Yeah, you know what kind of guy I'm talking about. This looks a lot more like an environment I belong in, I think. Right, like I'm loving I feel like adventure game vibes, you know what I mean? Or like I'll go for a walk past something and I'll be like, whoop. Joom, joom, joom. No, that's not how you use a chair. I had a handful of nuts for like a quick little booster shot, you know what I mean? to get me riled up and ready to go. Cause like I feel like during the war, they would give you like nuts if you. It says my height is apparently 3'11". Oh, now I'm 4 foot. I gained an additional inch every time I. What the fuck? I'm just getting bigger. I look like Shaquille O'Neal. What the hell? This is how I got taller than Shaq. This is how I beat Shaq, but only in terms of like being taller than him, which is not that big of an achievement. Huh? Oh right. Hello YouTube. This section is way more chaotic than the last one. What if I give you like the full view? Like you're just in a camera. You're a camera in a tree. And I'm just sitting here like, hold on, that's where my chair is, so I can actually use the, okay, I gotta back up. The bench, yep, just me chilling on this bench. Where's the bench? It's like way back. Yep. Just me chilling on this bench. POV, you're spying on Ratty. But then she sees you. Did I look in the right direction? Hang on. Yeah, I did. Hi. You're up in a tree. That doesn't really affect my ability to, like a VR and chat. I sound a little quiet / distant. What if I do this? And then, using my incredible ability to spin the avatar. Oh wait, I'm spinning the camera right now, aren't I? Lord knows where that dude is now. stream has abruptly become far less chill vibes and far more Ratty playing with her drone. Whoa. Hey, what's up? This version of me has fursuit eyes too. Check this out. I can see you. I can see you. Okay. Exit flying to return controls. I bet that's what I want to do. Okay. Now. Shoop shoop. Yay! The bench! We did it! Great work, everyone. Yeah, no, I had a handful of nuts because I feel like that's ration food, you know what I mean? Like, in like World War II or whatever, I feel like they would give you a handful of nuts and be like, "Good luck, buddy." That was your ration for the whole month. And I can't imagine doing that, but I do like nuts because they're like good. Toby, he's over in that bush over there. On account of the I really like the fursuit eyes. Look at this. Look at how cute. Looks at you out of the corner of my eye. Yeah, I don't know. My knees are like bundled up into my sweater. And looks at you. Whoa. You got a little something there. POV, the ferret you have a crush on, notices that you have a fucking huge ass lettuce stain between your teeth. Oh my goodness. Your teeth, there's a huge, it's disgusting. Here, let me get this out. Oh, I feel sick. This is definitely less chilled out, but I like the vibes now. I'm having better, less chill vibes. My weed person is coming today, apparently, from the delivery people. And that's good, because right now, I sit out there, and I think, and I like, hold on, let me see how that, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, the delivery guy's coming today, but it always takes forever. It's like, I don't know, they'll say like, your OCS order is 5 minutes away. Oh, look at that. My watch has a texture on it. That's fun. And then it takes 25 minutes. Cause I know how they do it too. Their API is set up to where it checks and it says, okay, is the time between now and the delivery estimate time less than 5 minutes? And if it's yes, then they say, okay, send a message and say, your weed order is 5 minutes away. But that delivery estimate fluctuates so much based on, cause it's not like Amazon where like they have these trained people who like have the big old carts and everything. It's like people doing this on their off hours, basically. Ow. Do you guys like this model too? A shooting star! You can't see it, but I can. Oh, there's two. Okay, never mind. It's just a scripted thing. Yep, sorry, I forgot. All meaning is inside the computer, and therefore, you know, there is no meaning. I like the snow, though. Here, hold on. Quest 2's battery is low. That's okay. Sorry, I had the on the other one I had the shot locked off already, so I was like, yep, this is what it's gonna look like. But now I have to like double check and adjust and shit, you know. Whoa, looks at you with my fursuit eyes, hee 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 hee. It's literally, they're just recessed. It's like a very easy technique. Fursuiters love it. That's why I keep calling it fursuit eyes. Ratty plays with her drone. There we go. Hey, that's fun. Hi everyone. It's me, Ratty. Wait, where? Huh? Am I looking in the wrong direction? This is probably very comedic for anyone who's stoned off of drugs right now. Where's the fucking camera? Huh. Oh, you know what? There is no camera. Because I forgot. You can't turn it off. You just have to hide it. There we go. Hi. Welcome to the Fireside Chat with Rachel. No one else has named a podcast this, which makes me an innovator, but, you know. I'll settle for your personal hero and the new Superman. It's nice. It's like warm and shit. It's not warm, but like in your brain you're like, "Oh, what a lovely winter evening. How beautiful is this that we get to enjoy our company or each other's company rather. In this beautiful tundra wonderland. We're protected from the harsh winds by bushes, which is pretty cool. And hi Virid, Ratterday night with the weed guy? No, the weed guy realistically is like an exploited worker of some kind, right? Certainly not to infantilize anyone, but like, you know, I don't the delivery driver probably doesn't want to be in front of like a bunch of people right now, and I would be doing nothing for him by putting him in front of a bunch of people right now. I want to see if this has sorted itself out yet. The reason I sound distant is because I had to change microphones, but I want to see. Oh, golly, you really want me to focus on absolutely nothing. Hello? There we go. I think I'm back. Whoops. Yeah, I don't know why. Fuck Facebook for making such a dog shit product. And fuck me for buying it, I guess. Hi Virid. How's your special marijuana holiday going? And to be honest, I don't need to know when my weed driver is 5 minutes away. Right? Like, I'm fine. If they call me, if they say, I'll be here in roughly the next 2 hours, and I say, okay, I can put my phone in the background for the next 2 hours. That's fine. I have no problem with that. But that's not what they want you to do. What they want you to do is, am I hovering again? Holy Moses. Can't keep this girl on the ground. Gosh darn. I'm like a ghost. I'm a ghost. I'm not a ghost. Kind of wish I was a ghost sometimes, but like not in the sad way, you know? Whip. Whop. Nope, still too tall. They made this girl too tall for VR chat. Cool. Yeah, now I'm seeing a new shooting star every couple of seconds. It's kind of not anything. Sort of tired today. Well, not hell yeah, but like, how you doing? How is it? Well, you can really see the fursuit eyes from this angle. Is anyone else enjoying, imbibing that good green stuff, the devil's big lettuce? Mr. Marijuana and his, smoking bad attitude, you know what I mean? I think that if I were to get back into being a cartoon character, it would be a lot of fun to be, like, the villain in a Garfield and Friends special about marijuana, you know what I mean? I think that, I would do a very good job at that. I think that I could be like a nefarious ferret that finds, like, rotting berries behind a dumpster, and Garfield says, I don't know, man, that doesn't seem that much of a good idea. And I'm like, come on, you wimp. You'll feel good. And Garfield takes one berry and is like, oh man, this is crazy. I'm seeing colors. But then he has a bad trip, which is what I did the first time I had LSD. So I guess it does work. If you get scared straight, you certainly get scared straight. I'm not a fan at all of LSD at this point in my life. I would rather drink battery acid. I'm enjoying my homegrown buddy. Ooh, what flavor? Flavors? What strain? What indica or sativa? What's your grow cycle? I look like I'm giving a presentation about this campfire, as you can see. The fursuit eyes are really cute. Here's your Here's your Photoshop moment. Cute as? Anyway. What strain? That thing is pure homegrown stems and seeds. Dirt! That shit's made out of MDF and shredded lettuce. This motherfucker works at Burger King, cuts the shit with the foot stuff. Not joking. I get self-conscious, so I look over and I'm like, give me approval? Give me approval? Am I cute? Am I cute? Am I cute? Am I cute? Am I a cute animal? Just shut up, Rachel. Just shut up. Enjoy. I wish I had it like a little, so that, and then I could be like, here, do you want some? Do you want some? POV, smoking with that ferret that you got a big crush on. Are any of these real stars? No, I don't think so. I think this is just made up by someone. There's the big dicker. Oh, that one kind of looks like a mouse, actually. Hang on. Okay, let's see what this drone can really do. Hang on. Do you guys mind it? Okay. Type 1 in the chat if you want to see what this drone can really do. Type 2 in the chat if you would prefer to stay grounded and stable. First one to do it wins. Ferret and Nej, your green and red names make it look like Christmas in here. Hell yeah. Here we go. Okay. I have to fly the drone to a mouse constellation. Bloop. Oh. No. Okay. Down, 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 bum, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 bum, 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 down. Down, down, down. Alright, where's the mouse constellation? Hold on. Live and learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow. The mouse. I saw a mouse constellation. Hold on. Is it closer? No, no, no. Mouse constellation. Where did you go? Hang on. Let me use technology to find it. My blend of technology and magic. Use my wrapping so you all can see the hazards. Oh wait, I can't get any closer to this. Oh, duh, because it's the skybox. Hello. POV Rachel mooning you. Wait, okay, so now I have my back all the way turned around. Okay, I wonder if maybe I can... I have to find it again first. I'm gonna find the constellation and then I'll show it. Please plug in your headset. Okay. I'm sitting anyway, it shouldn't be that hard. I'm jacking in. No, hold on. I will find the mouse constellation. I will do it. I just have to look for it. Okay. Yes. Battery life extended. Cool. Okay, where was it? The stars are twinkling, but they don't change. I'm absolutely certain I'll be able to find the mouse constellation again. We coming up with new constellations. Ferret Girl's coming up with new constellations like imagine a mouse. Imagine a succulent and juicy mouse for dinner. Could you imagine? Oh man, where is it? Maybe it's further up. Oh, sorry, maybe. Mouse constellation, where are you? Coming up with new constellations. Shit. There it is! I see it. Kind of. Maybe. That could be it. I feel like the mouse constellation I saw earlier was better than that, though. Like it more closely resembled a mouse. Also, I think it generates a shooting star every time you look up at the space, so it's kind of lagging my machine a little bit. Man. So imagine a mouse. I'm gonna try something. You guys inside my head now? Hello? Hold on, let me check. Yep. Okay. So, the mouse constellation is right... Oh golly, where'd it go? Right here. You see two little ears, the nose, little paws, and the tail. And it's got like a little tummy too. It's like a chubby little mouse. I do have the munchies, goddamn. Any chubby little mouses in chat who don't value their lives? Let me know. I would love to hear it. Was that a good demonstration of where the mouse... Can you even see my hands? Oh, probably not. Huh? Well, maybe someone else will have to find the mouse constellation. Oops. Let me get a better angle for this now that we've found the mouse constellation. Cool. Toby sure is honking a lot, huh? He's got a lot to say today. I wonder if mouses ever think about space, you know what I mean? It's kind of big. There's a lot of stars and shit. It's like, okay, that's like such a fucking stoner ass thing to say, but it's true. There are so many stars. In our galaxy, there are approximately 8.9 trillion stars. Oh shit! My weed delivery says 6 hours and 29 minutes PM. That's pretty soon. I should probably like turn my cell phone on, turn my ringer on, so if they call me, I can say, "Hey, what's happening, Johnny Sims?" I don't know who Johnny Sims is. I'm not gonna find out. Not for love nor money. Hello, I'm Penis Prager. Welcome to Fireside Chat. Hello, I'm Penis Prager. Welcome to Fireside Chat. Hello, I'm Penis Prager. Welcome to Fireside Chat. Anyway. Wait. Wait. Did the music turn off? Hang on. We had music a second ago. Reloaded. There we go. Hey kiddo, seems like you got a little too high, but don't worry, this is only temporary. Everything will go back to normal pretty soon. Nobody's looking at you. You can even go for a nice walk, get some fresh air. Hey stud, remember, chew black peppercorns to make your high go away faster. It's a long known trick by us ferrets. Us ferrets need to know how to get down from a high right away. And we know the best way is to chew black peppercorns if you feel like you need it, but you probably don't. You're probably gonna be okay, chum. Remember, the best part of getting high is getting scared. Do I genuinely believe that? I think so. I think that being forced to confront ideas that you're not comfortable with can be helpful, you know? I don't know. I guess I have to think about that some more. I don't have a fully formed opinion. Let's see. Yay. Anyone else have any festivities they're putting on? I'd love to hear about what you all are doing out in festivities land. One marijuana cigarette, maybe two. Hey, it's legal somewhere. Hey. Hi, I'm Rachel Vermington. I want Batman to go to jail for killing my friend who loves to smoke weed. And I mean it. I'm Rachel Vermington, and I want Batman to go to jail for what he's done. Hi, I'm Rachel, and if you're like me, you want Batman, aka the Dark Knight, to go to jail for the crimes that he committed against my family and the crimes he could commit against your family. Look at this campfire. I'm Rachel. When I was just a little boy, my brother and I went to see the movie Zorro. And because my brother is a pot stoner like me, he brought a little bit of weed to make Antonio Banderas' acting really pop. But, Batman saw him. Batman probably smelled the weed and then came for him. And, they say Batman doesn't kill, Batman doesn't use guns. I don't think he wants to, but, he did punch my brother in the face so hard. He did Con Air. You know Con Air? The guy goes to jail because he gets in a bar fight. He punches someone in the face so hard that their nose bone goes up into their brain and kills them. He got Con Aired by Batman, and I realized that Batman was just trying to knock him out. Maybe he doesn't even know, but my brother, who smoked a little bit of weed to make Antonio Banderas really pop, hadn't seen him since Spy Kids, man. Wait. I don't know. I'm just saying. Hello, I'm Rachel Vermington. Welcome to Fartside Chat. Oh shit, there's a Pikachu constellation. I swear to God there was a better mouse constellation that I completely didn't, I completely forgot about. The Mr. Mime constellation there. Pac-Man constellation. Bigger Pac-Man constellation. That one's Miss Pac-Man. That boy loves big women. Can't deny that he's got taste, you know. I love a chunky chick just for me, you know what I mean? Arguably, you do have to eat the whole woman. If you're gonna, okay, this is the thing. First of all, I think that more serial killers should blame their wives for it. I think that's a good idea, because then only women will go to jail, and that's like basically doesn't even matter because they're not people. But remember what I was gonna say. After that incredible observation, women aren't people, and then what? What was I gonna say after women aren't people? Ugh, I'm so stupid. No, okay. Women aren't people, and I'm definitely stoned. I can tell you that much for free. It is that holiday. My name is... okay. Women aren't people. What was the other part of it? Corporations are people. Women are not. Right. I remember. No, I was talking about constellations. And then we were talking about Pokemon, Miss Pac-Man, big women. You gotta eat the whole girl. I think I was like making an ethical argument about cannibalism, maybe. It's saying like, if you're gonna, oh yeah, more serial killers should blame their wives because women aren't people and people going to jail is bad. Second, you gotta eat the whole girl, man. You gotta make bone broth with the bones. You gotta get that marrow out. Like, get a spoon with the marrow. It's good for you. It's got a lot of calcium. This I know, the milk lobby can't lie to me. If you eat bones, your bones get stronger. That's just science. I don't know. They knew that in like ancient Egypt, dog. You can see cave paintings where they're eating the bones to get bone power. Oi. Hold on. Should be a moment. No. Nothing. Eat women. You've kind of been saying nonsense for the last 5 minutes. Have I? I feel like I've been pretty salient. I'm coming out strongly against feminism, in order to make a statement about how delicious and nice to eat women's bodies are. I think I'm principled. I'm like RoboCop, man. I've since played RoboCop Rogue Nation 4 more times, including 2 runs where I did all the quests. Because I am enjoying it. I like game makes you feel like RoboCop, and it's like, you know, heads exploding, big splat. I like a good gore. I like a good girl. I like a pretty face. Sorry, no, my watch is not real. Yeah, eat women. Do it now. I think that all the time I see people fetishize the idea of like, oh, my serial killer husband, even though I would be in on it, he would protect me. No, he wouldn't. Throw your ass under the bus, under the car. Did you see the finale of that Better Call Saul, where Jimmy was this close to throwing Kim under the bus, And those dudes were like married, dog. You don't even have to, like, serial killers. Okay, I hate to say this. Don't really see people as people. And so the idea of like, oh, if he goes down, at least I know I'll never be persecuted for my gay little crimes. Shut up. I hate women. Stop. No, this is not a funny bit. Very marijuana coded, you know? RoboCop. Wait, chat. What was the first argument? I don't remember. RoboCop certainly has a pretty face. He's got big lips. Big, beautiful lips. And I love him. I love those big, luscious lips. Toby's honking a lot. He's not even sleeping. He just has... What was it really? Really what? That women should go to jail? You got my vote. You know what I mean? RoboCop ended in the eat more women, bones are delicious. Oh, yeah, eat the whole woman. Don't be sexist. If you kill a woman, eat her. Eat the whole thing. I'll say this. She's not using it. Secondly, you know, if it's a problem of the family wants to bury something, worms are gonna eat it anyway. You know what I mean? If you don't, that's just wasteful. Exactly. I agree 100%. I wonder how far my OCS order is. Submit tracking number. Boop, 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 boop. Now it says 637. See what I mean? If you don't, that's just wasteful. It was really cool when Optimus came by earlier. That was nice. I haven't seen him in forever. A good little dude. Can you hear Toby honking? He's over in the bushes. Over there. He's quite loud. He's been honking a lot lately too. He's like, he's I don't know. He's not like sick or anything, but he does love to honk. I will say that. I'm very comfortable. Except for the screaming loudman trying to burst my eardrums from the outside. He is really loud. We can hear Toby, it's adorable. Okay, as long as it's adorable. He wants, it's his day, you know? He's like, I wanna be in the marijuana video. It's like, you can't, man. You're a baby. You're not allowed to have weed. I want to change up the music. Do you guys want to listen to Dark Side of the Moon? He's a comfy honky. Hell yeah. Race, ethnicity, or religion. Allow to post it to chat. Hell yeah. I love it when people call me or call Toby a honky. I don't remember that song, but sure. No, it's an album. We'll after the break that I need to take to get my weed from the weed guy downstairs. We'll put on Dark Side of the Moon and just kind of chill out, you know? I think that'll be cool. Or maybe I'll do that and it'll be just the end of the stream. Hi, Toby. Oh shit, Toby's peeing. I can hear it. I can hear the tinkle, bro. This little dude's pissing. Oh my god. Oh golly gosh. Only a little bit zoned out. 6:38 p.m. is when my marijuana will arrive. I've been sucking on the last little bit of a vaporizer cartridge on account of the just, you know, not having good forethought and thinking I gotta get weed before 420 is like right around the corner. And I forgot. I definitely forgot. And I regret it because I mean, you know, they gotta deliver a lot of weed around the holiday, right? So, you know, it's kind of cold out here, huh? I mean, I'm fine if you're fine. Bit chilly, but fine. I'm glad. Hell yeah. Does anyone have any New Year's resolutions they want to talk about? April 20th is when you're supposed to check up on your New Year's resolutions. That's what the holiday was invented for. for any other reason. My resolution was running more, but I gave up at month 2. You haven't given up, you're just taking a break. That's what I always tell myself when I give up on something. Seals are fat and insulated, I'm not feeling cool, cold, nice. I don't tend to make resolutions. Suppose it wouldn't hurt to make one this year. Huh? I mean, if you're gonna do it, today's the day, right? It's 4/20, the day everyone makes New Year's resolutions. Do you think this is enough like bodily tracking data that they can make like realistic AI porn of me because they know like how I move my body and how I'm like kind of closed off and I like to cross my arms and be grumpy like this? I don't want that to happen. I don't think I could handle too much responsibility. Plus, I'm too cute for that kind of shit. Like, too cute as in, I'm cute, but I'm not very sexy. Nobody, ew, blech, yuck, no way. My resolution was to be as productive as possible with art. Just went back to work and yeah. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll catch up. Do we want an update on the marijuana timer? On the delivery timer? I just realized I'm like not wearing clothes that other people can see me in. But that's fine. 41 now. Alright, 8 more minutes for my weed. Sorry, I do weird ass shit with my hands all the time. I never know where to put them, you know? I like doing this because it's like I get to, well, first of all, it's awesome having boobs, dude. But like, I get to kind of, oh, how comfortable. Me and my bosoms. You know, I'm like, it's like you have pillows for your hands. I don't do this, right? This is nothing. But if you take your hands like this and you like kind of like you're holding a baby, this is nice. Now I'm the baby. I'm the baby. Hope you guys enjoyed hanging out. I just wanted to do something like kind of chill and calming because you know, weed's a fun thing, but it's all about vibes, right? And you're gonna be able to watch this back later. I'll do a highlight reel or some shit. And think, hey, that was pretty nice hanging out with Rachel that one time. I'm gonna say, we weren't hanging out. I was doing a show. Want to get back into art. Haven't worked on anything this year. I've been doing a couple of paintings. And I'm really enjoying them. I can't show you any of them because I like to put them up around my block, but like if you know what my paintings look like, then you will be able to find them and then find me. Does this look like a lightning bolt to you? Maybe, I don't know. Whoa! You know what? I bet that text is... Your OCS order is approximately 5 minutes away. Please have your phone and valid photo ID ready. Check the link below for live delivery status updates. You bet I will. Wow. I think my New Year's resolution is I'm gonna learn how to Vogue. You know what I mean? I'm kind of... I'm a little fly, I gotta admit. Passion and energy. Yeah, painting's pretty easy. I think that even if they don't look good, if you have fun making them, then you're gonna make more. And the more you make, then the more practice you have. And the more practice you have, then like the better your paintings will get. So even if they don't look good, I think that that's okay. I think you should make as many bad paintings as possible. I think that's the only way to start making good paintings. I think also the line between like bad paintings and just paintings that you don't like is maybe a lot less concrete than maybe you think. Because I paint things that I think are kind of like lame or like kind of arts and craftsy, and a lot of the time I end up with my friends telling me like, no, this is really cool. This is like a super neat self-expression kind of thing, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe. I like to err on the side of, I have pretty low self-esteem, so I err on the side mostly of like, I'm probably like, like 22% more cool and chill and talented than I actually think I am. I think I probably am dog shit, but most people seem to think that like I'm like pretty decent, pretty much like a normal and cool femoid, I guess. You know? Yeah, pretty cool for a woman, I know. I'm Rachel. Done one painting years ago, it's trash and a dragon, way too edgy. No way, what? I like dragons. That doesn't sound too edgy, that sounds just the right amount of edgy. Sorry, I had a little burp. My tummy's doing okay. But, you know, it's got soda pop in it. No such thing as bad art. No such thing. There's art you did and art you didn't do. But no such thing. I think in order to survive sort of this moment in the collapse of the Western Empire, it's important to just make. You don't have to make anything good. This is the fall of an empire. You can make as much garbage art as you want, and it'll be lost to history. Things that we think of as eternal, these monoliths of technology, will just one day be gone. And there's nothing we can do about it. And it probably won't be a great flood or a massive earthquake that knocks out Google. It'll be time and change. And that's okay. But I think what I'm trying to say is that you need to fall in love with the process of change, right? So maybe you paint something and you get your painting out and you're like, oh, I hate this sucks. But that's kind of extremely linear, right? That's like, oh, I'm making a painting because I want a painting. And I think that if you're going to make big change in your life, right? Like, if you're going to continue to survive on this planet, kind of, you have to want to paint and not want a painting. You know what I mean? And that's okay, because painting's fun. I do a lot of art therapy, so maybe my opinion is like, wishy-washy. I'm doing it maybe for different reasons than other people are, but I'm having fun. This idea of big creature eaten up by acid, hell yeah. You should send that painting over. I want to look at it. Let's get a quick check on our friend the OCS order. Oh, Toby, would you please calm down? You're such a little fool. Oh shit, it was supposed to be delivered a minute ago, but I didn't receive a phone call. We're in the any minute moment, guys. Holy moly. Well, shoot, now I just feel like a fucking weirdo staring at my phone. Oh, lemons, ring. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I feel like I've just done a job interview for marijuana, you know what I mean? Oh boy, I hope they call me back. Pokes my fingers together. Oh man, I hope I get weed. Poke. Hey, speaking of surviving in the current world, type ! petition in the chat to read about a petition that you can sign as a Canadian to ask Canada to stop funding groups that have blocked aid to refugees from and in Gaza. The Canadian government, who's nobody's surprised, big bastards, like usual, but you know, you can ask them to stop. Maybe they will. That'd be really nice. Type Mr. Weed. Well, Rachel, what skills do you bring to this job? What's the job? The job better be sucking back reefer like nobody's business. Ooh, we've received an updated time of 6:48 p.m. Okay. But we are in the end game now. Yeah. They could hire me as weed tester, and I think I'd do a really good job. Toby thinks that's a bad idea. Oh shit. Canadian taxpayer dollars are going to fund non-military organizations which block aid to Gaza and its citizens. Canadians can sign a petition to dissent. Learn more at this link. You bozos, you should learn more about Canadian politics anyway, because we're the real bastards. We're those sneaky back poking spies, you know what I mean? We're in your fucking mail system and shit. Fucking up the tubes. Actually, I think mail is maybe the one thing that is sort of very segregated between the US and Canada. Estimated delivery 6:47. Well, you're late. Sorry, I'm just looking at stars. I'm enraptured, you know what I mean? Even though I know they're just like pixels or whatever. Kinda don't care. Kinda just like, whoa, these are pretty. The honk train is entering the station. Yeah. He's so weird. He does so many different weird little poses. He loves it. He's just such a stranger. Oh shit. Here we go. Ah! How did I predict that? That's so cool. Alright. See you later.
Way of talking. And so by all sorts of little clues like that, the scholar can pin down a piece of writing to when it was written, you see? That is because every individual piece of writing is a function of all writing that's being done. Well, now that's a very specific and almost crude illustration of something that's going on in a far more complicated way than that. It isn't only all writing, all thinking is being done in relation to the total order of thought. And in a still more subtle way, all living is being done in relation to the total order of life, to what de Chaldin calls the biosphere, and it goes way beyond that, because of the vast interplay of what we now call gravitational and electrical fields, which embrace everything that there is. That is why the ancients, when a person was born, cast his horoscope. That was a map of the universe at the time of that person's birth, and therefore it was a drawing of his soul, because the soul is not inside the body. The body is inside the soul. The soul, your soul, is the whole universe as it is focused upon your organism. Now, of course, astrology is a very primitive science, and it interpreted the influence of the universe upon the individual in very crude ways, and it works mostly by good guesswork on the part of the astrologer. If you know how to tell fortunes at a fair, you will find out a great deal about how all these predictive psychic sciences work, because the client invariably gives himself away, either by his anxiety to be told the truth or by his anxiety to conceal it. They work equally well. But there is, you see, underneath the astrological notion, a sound idea that the true map of the soul is the picture of the universe surrounding the individual. It isn't necessarily your soul is not the picture of the universe just at the moment when you were born, you see. It goes along all the time you live, because the whole thing expresses itself through you. And therefore, in that sense, the map of the stars, the horoscope, etc., was an image of man in just the same way as we regard a picture of the human body as an image of man. And it's an image from a different point of view. It's a bigger image. It shows, in other words, that your mind is very largely outside your body. After all, it's inside too, it's simultaneous. You see, I cannot think, I can't have a mind without seeing, feeling, and relating to other people. Without all the social institutions, not only language, but the laws, the customs, the gestures, the rituals by which we relate to each other. All those things compose the mind. For the mind is a huge network of relationships and interconnections.
Go raid.
At a high level of sensitivity. Mind and matter are, of course, polar. They go together. They're two ways of thinking about the same thing, or shall we say two dimensions of the same thing. Just like length and breadth. Or just, shall we say, like shape and color. See, nobody ever saw a shape that wasn't colored. Nobody ever saw a color that wasn't shaped. And yet we can see there's a very clear difference between color and shape. But they always go together, they're always found together. Well, that's the same sort of relationship between mind and matter. And the difficulty that people have in trying to reduce one to the other, and saying, well, the world is only material, or saying, on the other hand, that it's only mental, is the same difference you would have in trying to reduce all shapes to colors, or all colors to shapes. Shape and color are made for each other, like a marriage made in heaven. They go together so perfectly, and yet stay so marvelously different. That's why the Buddhists say, difference is identity. Identity is difference. It sounds goofy, but it makes a great deal of sense, because what it's saying is a relational thing. That you don't know what identity is unless you know what difference is, and you don't know what difference is unless you know what identity is. That relationship between so-called opposites is called in the Chinese technical Taoist vocabulary mutual arising. So they say to be and not to be arise mutually. High and low are mutually posited. Long and short are mutually delineated, and so on. Now, what we see then is the totality of the cosmos focused at each point, you see, gives rise to the illusion of the independence of the point from the whole. Just as the human being, by